Today we're going to talk about the influence of different emotional types of advertising on product purchasing intention and preference. According to Alphabet's financial report for the first quarter, its advertising revenue on YouTube can be as high as $4.72 billion. Facebook is as high as $15 billion. How to attract the attention of the audience in a short time has become one of the main issues. When we talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we know that spiritual needs are higher-level needs after the individual's basic needs are met. Consumers in today's society have met their basic physiological needs, and they are pursuing more spiritual and emotional content. Advertising can be conceptualized in two forms: one is thinking ads, focusing on factual information, product attributes, and another is feeling ads, emphasizing the emotional process of using or owning products. More and more advertisements tend to establish emotional connections with customers. Based on the CAB paradigm and Holbrook and Batra's model, the research propose a new model through research hypotheses to understand the correlation between emotional responses, attitudes toward the ad, and purchasing intentions. Among the emotion models, the PAD model proposed by Holbrook and Batra is widely used in emotion research. They proposed three main emotional dimensions to measure the emotional response to advertising. They are respectively pleasure, arousal, and domination. This study assumed that advertising content that contains specific emotional elements will trigger specific emotional responses, and these emotional responses will indirectly affect the purchasing intention. And use advertising as the main sample to develop the audience's receiving model. The following are the three research hypotheses. Different emotional types ads have an influence on preference toward the ads. Different emotional types ads have an influence on purchasing intention toward the product. Preference toward the ads has an influence on purchasing intention toward the product. A total of 4 different mobile ads were selected. Represents 3 different emotion types. Touching 1 from Apple, Touching 2 from Samsung, Good Vibes 2019, Humor ad from Nokia, and Rational ad from Samsung. The Touching 2 ad is designed for the hearing-impaired minority. Considering that its functionality may affect the experimental results, an additional advertisement Touching 1 was added. The emotion response measurement uses Holbrook and Batra's standardized emotional profile to measure the 3 dimensions of emotion, total of 27 emotional indicators. The full survey contained 37 closed-ended questions and 3 open-ended questions. This study has several significant results which will be divided into 3 parts: attitude towards the ads, purchasing intention, and the correlation between attitude towards the ads and purchasing intention. In terms of attitude towards the ads, the most popular ad is Touching 2. Followed by Touching 1, Humor, and Rational. Although Touching 2 generally outperformed other types of ads in overall comparison, the purchase intention ranked 3rd. In contrast, rational ads have the lowest preference among the 4 types of ads, but have the highest purchase intention. It confirms that different types of emotional advertising do respectively affect and produce different levels of preference and purchase intentions. Therefore, in the process of selecting advertising types, companies should carefully consider the impact of it. The results prove that preference and purchasing intention are significantly positively correlated in all ad types except Touching 2. If companies and advertisers want to increase their purchasing intentions through advertising, they need to increase the audience's preference toward advertising. On the other hand, Touching 2 ad is the most favorable advertisement, but it cannot drive purchase intention. The reason could be that the advertisement is designed for the hearing impaired, so the strength of its functionality may be one of the factors that affect or reduce its purchase intention. Table 5 and 6 indicates that domination has a significant negative correlation with the preference of Touching 1 and Touching 2 ad. This shows that negative emotions will reduce the subject's attitude towards the ads and purchase intention. Advertisers should avoid the particularly negative emotions in Touching ads. In purchasing intentions, the results show that emotional elements in advertisements do affect consumers' purchase intentions. Especially the positive emotions in Humor ad can effectively increase the purchasing intention. Humor is the mainstream of ads types in recent years, and it can attract customers to watch advertisements and keep customers' attention when a large amount of information is occurring rapidly. Advertisers should pay more attention to research in humor marketing. In the era of e-commerce, good ads can retain consumers' attention even if the exposure is not high. especially for video ads. In 2020, Facebook began to insert huge amount non-skippable video ads in the application. This decision greatly reduces the user's experience, which may affect the user's ads experience and even brand satisfaction. YouTube has already implemented this way. Both advertising length do not exceed over 15 seconds. Therefore, under the environment of rapid development of social media advertising, how can advertisers grasp consumers' hearts in seconds, and what types of advertisements are more suitable for brands will be the research focus of emotional advertising in the future. It is difficult to measure the emotion and avoid the Hawthorne effect at the same time. So it would be a trend for this type of research to be combined with neuromarketing, which can detect the direct consumer physiological characteristics. Such technology as brain waves, eye trackers, and pulse sensors. This will increase the credibility of the emotional response. In this study, mobile phones are used as target product, and advertising often produces different effects according to various products. Consumer decision process to purchase high-involvement products is still dominated by rational cognitive processes. Whether emotional advertising will have a higher role and impact on high-involvement products in the future, such as car ads and diamond ads. Also low-involvement products, such as snacks, daily grocery and service-oriented products. This kind of intangible products need more research investment in future emotional advertisements. Thank you for your kind attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.